Okay, how many of you know where the concept of the sheets, like the Ragozin sheets, the Thorograph sheets, came from? Nope, didn't come from them, didn't come from Brown or Ragozin. It actually came from a fella named E.W. Donaldson back in the 30s. And do you know where the concept of turn time came from? Nope, not a new phenomenon, not definitely not Ainsley, but not Mitchell, not Quirin, but E.W. Donaldson. Again, from his book Consistent Handicapping Profits, which was written in the 30s. And how about the feet per second concept? Nope, nothing recent. Again, E.W. Donaldson, in his Consistent Handicapping Profits, came up with an amazing amount of material that few horse players know about and don't realize. This stuff was going on years and years ago by the specialists, the super good handicappers back then. And E.W. Donaldson is probably the most innovative of all. But you know, his book is like 159 pages. It's rather complex. Definitely complex if you're going to try to do it longhand, and very, very difficult to program. But we've done just that. So now you have available to you E.W. Donaldson's Consistent Handicapping Profits on software. And again, this is something that if you just look at the chapter headings that we list here in this particular ad on our website, he's got, again, charts, comparison charts, what he calls exhaustion charts, which are remarkable. Dynamic turn time calculations, which are go more in depth to measuring turn time, loss and gain of lengths. Weight, he was big on weight, and we do include weight in this in the software, because the way he did it makes a lot of sense. It's not just off weight, on weight, but there's actually a very interesting algorithm that goes with it. Also parallel time rhythms. And again, it's just incredible what this fella did. Now, we wrote this up before with the book, and there's a nice review. You should really read it. It's from Barry Meadow, actually wrote it. And it's from about the book, where he got a copy of the original book in the Handicapper's Library, and goes over everything here's the original table of contents. But he goes over everything that E.W. Donaldson did, track-to-track adjustments. Again, this turn time formula. He was even into wind and atmospheric pressure, track moisture, which a lot of players at Del Mar would be interested in. But just in short, this fella did an incredible job. He made a lot of money. He was actually banned by the bookies back then because him and his students were making so much money. Now that we've got this in software, and this is a really super excellent piece of software. It does emphasize consistency, and we cut off the limit, cut off the odds at 8-1. We notice that over 8-1, the horses don't perform nearly as well, which makes perfect sense, because about 90% of all horses, all winners in North America, are 8-1 or less. So this concentrates on the most likely winners, and then hones it down to a really fine point to where you get some really nice average mutuals. Again, probably in the $8 to $9 range. You do get the occasional $20 horse, but for the most part, you're going to get consistency on win, place, and show, and it's especially potent on place. While we were writing this up, it's the 10th of October in Keeneland. The first three winners, it caught the first three winners at Keeneland. Keeneland's an extremely tough track to handicap. but it got the 1040 in the first, 22 in the second, 980 in the third. Then in the seventh race, it got another winner. It got a horse at $17. So again, that's 4 winners on Keeneland, which a lot of folks would consider one of the toughest cards. Here, the actual software you can see here, Button Boy, who won the first at $10. And Daisy B, the long shot, $22. Then Alberta's Son, who won at $9.60. And All Luck won at $17.20. But, and again, you're not going to, it's not going to be often that you get 3 winners on a roll, but it is fairly frequently that you'll get 3 winners on a card. Again, on this card, up to the 7th race, we've got 4 winners. And again, all are good prices, and that's what you're going to see with this. Another nice feature that we added, again, we give you several examples like we always do. Take a look at them. We've got a situation that we found where a horse wins or places close to 70% of the time. And if the horse has the horse has to have at least 60 points here in the total column and be the morning line favorite. And you've got over a 70% win and place average. Again, they're usually short prices, but again, that's excellent for exotics, or betting exotics or keying or singles. And as we said before, this is an excellent program for place betting. The horses often run at least second, and they often pay a really, really nice price. Usually kind of an overlaid price. We haven't figured out why that is, but that seems to be the case. And we do have fellas that, one fella who is using this program to place with a parlay program. He's using Dr. Anthony's Parlay Power Match, and we're going to send that to you at no charge. Also, we've improved our Snapshot. Snapshot has become one of the most popular of our popular items in our software. And what it is, it gives you a snapshot of each horse and ranks horses in several different categories. What we've done is we've added rankings now for in the money for the horse, jockey, and trainer, in the money and wins. So there's even more comparisons, more ratings on this version of Snapshot. And again, this is very, very helpful when you're looking for contenders in a race where there's no play, or you're looking for exotics, etc. And this, again, the new version 2, we give a lot of explanation in the ad. Again, you've probably read some of this before, but it's worth looking at what we've added here. And again, sometimes you can often you can just compare the horses' snapshots and immediately eliminate more than half the field and concentrate on the main contenders. But at any rate, the overall, again, a lot of information on this on the new Snapshot. But another thing we're going to do, we're going to again provide you with the actual, when you buy the software, we're going to actually give you the ebook. Which is $51.88, but we're going to provide you with an ebook of the original book, which is about 159 pages. So you'll have all that to look over, read at your leisure. You can see what an incredible genius this guy was so many years back. And we're charging only $118 for the software, which is incredibly reasonable once you see what it does. And again, we're including the ebook and also Dr. Anthony's Parlay Power Match, which is a very, very good tool to use when you're using this software and playing to place. So any questions, give us a call, 1-800-696-0067. Check out the full text on our website, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.